Hello and welcome to my brand new podcast. My name is Mark Edmonds and I'm an artist. And I'm coming to you from my studio in Stoke-on-Trent, and hopefully the terrible music that is blasting through my studio at the moment because there's workers outside is not going to disrupt me from uploading this video to YouTube. So I'm starting a new podcast. And the plan is to answer questions, what people might want answered. It doesn't have to be about art, but that's generally my field of expertise. But I can also answer questions that give people ideas and general stuff like that. And also I'm very opinionated. So if you want some opinions from me, I can do that too. So let's get right into it today. And my first question, what I am answering, is from Linsey Piper. I'm just reading it off the book. So, when do you know a piece is finished? Well, some famous artist once quoted, all art is never finished, it's just simply abandoned at the right time. I can't remember who that was, but it's a good one. I generally tend to just look at it over and over and over again until that point where you sort of think, if I do anything else to that, it's probably going to ruin it. And that's how I know when the piece is finished for me. But I have a very strange way of working because I can just keep working back into stuff over and over and over again. So for most artists, I don't know, that point of no return probably comes a little bit sooner. So I hope that answered your question. That's my personal take on it. My second question is, why do Americans park on driveways and drive on parkways? From Marcus Royle. And I think the answer to that question is that you should never, ever, ever try to understand Americans. That's my opinion on it anyway. Okay, I have another question from Yzzy Peirce. Or Peirce Hyam, sorry. A little bit dyslexic, so I read stuff backwards. What do you do when you're lacking inspiration? Something else. So if you get to a point where you can't think of anything to do, don't try and force it. Just go and do something else. Find something that you really like I go climbing, been this morning. And it just frees up your mind. Because if you over-focus, it's not good. You're going to run out of inspiration. So I'm keeping these podcasts pretty short because, let's face it, it gets boring after a while. So my fourth question to answer for today, which is probably my last question to answer. What about selling your work? What are the steps? Adam Capper. Well, thanks for that question, Adam. Me personally, I think exhibiting is important. Now, I've been through all kinds of situations, but if you're not exhibiting somewhere, it's almost like you don't exist as an artist. It doesn't matter where the exhibition is, just as long as you've got something going on, everything else seems to fall into place. And, you've always got that at the back of your mind. Oh, well, I might sell from that exhibition, and then other opportunities seem to arrive off the back of that. And that's been the case for me. So, that was the first session of Mark answering questions. And I'm going to do it every time I come to the studio. So if you like what I did, you can subscribe. Subscribe here. I'm not Russell Brand. I'm not going to go, oh yeah, it's great, just subscribe here and join the fan club. And personal disclosure, I quite like Russell Brand, but I'm not that kind of person. So you all have a fantastic day, everyone. And if you've got some questions for me, leave them in the comments. Thanks a lot. Oh, and don't forget to like.